Good day, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with the Klarenbach Drain Report. Today is December the 16th, 2025. Let's talk soybeans. Soybeans are an interesting level for me. You want to pay attention to this level, but first I want to talk about our soybean analysis for the past couple months. I'm actually pretty proud of it. It worked out quite well. Back on October 6th, we identified a go time level. I published that saying that if soybeans got above this level, then it was go time for the price. And there's a lot of bearish sentiment at that time, and there's people who disagreed with me, and that was fine. And then on October the 23rd, I published that soybeans are news ready. Now, I believe that news follows the price, and the price chart will suggest to you and tell you actually what the news is going to be. So we're approaching our level of resistance, and we broke above there, and there was the catalyst for that move, or the reasoning for the news was some news out of China and the US with some pending, probably superficial soybean sales. And then our price target that we identified was reached on November 13th, and I followed that up with a price path here, and I drew this red line. So back on about November 24th, it looks like, where I drew this line from. And I suggested a price path down here to the 1081 level, the 1080 level, where this Fibonacci level was. It exceeded that level and went down to the 61.8. I was hedging my bets there a little bit because there's some previous resistance here, and often that acts as support, but it really blew right through that level, got down to this Fib level, which is in confluence with this anchored volume weighted average price from this low back here on August the 6th. So whenever we get confluence of indicators, we have strengthened our conviction that the price is going to behave that way. I'm just going to put an anchored VWAP back here on this low. So you can see I had this confluence in the 0.5 and this VWAP from this low, but obviously it wasn't as significant as it exceeded that position. Now the question is, now do we get a rally from here? I actually think we're going to get a rally from this level here. I'm going to change this arrow down to here just to match things. And I think we can get a rally. So if you're an Elliott wave enthusiast, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're completing the fourth wave, and there's a fifth wave to follow. But I'm going to do this. Initially I thought we could get up to this level here, 1250. Let's lower our expectations. Lower the expectations down to 1210, maybe let's say 1200, just to hedge our bets. So I think that if we can get a rally from here, then maybe we get another wave, the fifth wave up here to 1200, and then we just keep reassessing. But first of all, we have to get a reaction at this level. I'm long a small feeler position right now, so we'll see how that plays out. This is the weekly chart, and the weekly chart obviously is more important than the daily, and we'll get this VWAP from this high back here in June of 22. So we have that VWAP with this 1.36 Fibonacci level. I think it can get there. Maybe it gets up to 1250, this 1250 to 1280 range. It can, but first let's set our targets on this 1200 level, just to be, I guess, a little cautious maybe, right? So keep an eye on what's going to happen here in this next day and the next week on this price action in soybeans, but I'm actually looking for a reaction here. Hopefully we get it tomorrow, but I'd be shocked if we had a weekly close below 1060. My name is Trent Klarenbach. It's sunny in Saskatoon. Life's good.